everybody, Basket here. This is the Porcupine 1. This is the thing I was showing you in the last episode. I accepted a bunch more missions. I can't see them from here. Okay, there we go. I accepted, I mean, I'm kind of putting myself in the hole, so hopefully hopefully I don't screw myself over. But I accepted a bunch of missions to explore, or like to orbit Ike and Minmus and all these things. And they have quite a long duration, so hopefully I'll be able to do something with them. But so what we have here is the Porcupine. So the idea is that these big guys will get me up, and then I'll be able to stage all this stuff. And then when I get into here, these will get me around in space. And then to land, I'll be using this guy here. I'm hoping that all these landing legs will let me land okay. I've added on some solar panels and then batteries onto this guy since you last saw it. But otherwise, I think it might be ready to go. I'm hoping that this will work okay. Let me make sure all my engines are right. So I have the bottom 5. I accepted a bunch of missions. I think these might actually be involved in some missions, possibly. I also ditched a couple missions. And then I was able to get... Like, I think these things might actually be these. So I may get some science from that. I'm not really sure. Alright, so I'm going to do all these things. These all stage. Then the 5, those things stage. And then this is... What is this? Okay, then this big bottom engine goes for a while, and then I stage that guy, and then a stage, and then I do these 4 rockets, okay, and then, let's see, what is this? Oh, yes, and then they stage, and then I have just these for other 4, and then the parachutes. So this is kind of putting all of my eggs in one basket. Pardon the pun for basket. Get it? Get some basket. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll go to launch. I believe we have Jebediah. And since all the eggs are in one basket, might as well bring Jebediah. Go ahead and save it, and we'll go to launch. And if this fails, then I'll just try and do smaller missions, I guess. And then hopefully maybe orbit some of the other stuff. I mean, one option is I can actually take this guy to somewhere else. So I think once I get up in orbit, I'll see what I have, and then potentially consider orbiting one of the other... Oh, this is not going well. If I recover this now, what happens? Hopefully I get all my stuff. Okay, good. Or no, not all of it. Oh no. No, I did get all of it back. Okay, good. It was starting to bend as I was talking to you guys, so I didn't want to have a bad launch. Alright, let's try it again. This time we'll just go right away. So we'll throttle up and then go. And not chit-chat for a long time. So I may actually not send this to the Mun, possibly, and then send it to one of the other guys and get some science and do some missions and stuff. So throttle up, 3, 2, 1, go! So this is the Porcupine. So we're going to try and keep this guy... oh no! Oh no, it's not going great. I'm going to try and keep it going straight up as much as I can. I designed this guy back when I had, you know, no money, or unlimited money, I guess, and I could do whatever I want. But now I don't have that, and I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to use up all my money on this one mission. Oh no, what a disaster. Maybe I'll stage these guys, and then go with the rest. Okay, we can go straight up now. Alright, so for some reason that bottom stuff was too unstable. But we want to get back to going straight up. And we'll do that until we get to 10,000, and then we will turn. Now I don't think I have a lot of stuff left to be able to do any sort of landing, which is a problem, because this is where all my money is in. But I'll get this guy up into orbit. Oh, I need to start banking. Get this guy up into orbit. And then once I do that, I'm going to try and decide based on my missions, and try and decide if I'll be able to get all the way up to the Mun and then land, or if I want to try and do one of the other planets to get a bunch of science and money from the missions. So we'll wait till that guy's at 10,000, then we'll do our usual orbit thing. Because I think this seems like it's manageable now. So I will catch you guys once I do the orbit. Alright, we are now in orbit. I've used up a lot of fuel in the whole process. I don't know why this one went so... Oh, and I have a horrible orbit. That's going to not be very good. Let me try to fix up my orbit a little bit, if I can. I'll need to do that very soon. So we try to aim for that guy. Yeah, okay, alright. I am almost on the right target. And go. So short burn. Hopefully this will actually fix my orbit a little bit more. Trying to fix my positioning a smidge. Alright, and we will kill it. Let's see what that does. Okay, so we have... So still not great. It's not as bad. Oh, that side's not real great, but... So this isn't too bad. But let's add a maneuver node here, which we can't do for some reason. So let me get to the right spot. 1 second. 5 seconds to burn. This will give us a little bit of a better orbit around the Mun. Oh, not the Mun. Around Kerbin. So we'll kill it. Okay, let's take a look. So now we are... Okay, good. So I wanted to get... This one was a little bit too low for what I wanted. So it's a little bit of a wonky orbit, but that might be enough to get us what we want, possibly. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So I could go for the Mun. Although if I do that, I think that I won't really get any money. And if I don't land properly, then I'm kind of screwed. So what I'm thinking of doing is heading for Min-Miss, which I have a quest for, which will give us... can we see it from here? We can't really. Let's go back to here. Let's go to the mission building, which is right over here. So if we go to Min-Miss and we orbit, we'll get a bunch of money. And then if we transmit stuff back, we get some more money and some science. We won't be able to probably land on it. Oh, I don't think. Let's see. If we land on it, and then if we get stuff back. If Min-Miss has an atmosphere, which probably doesn't, then I could use parachutes. But I don't think... So I might orbit it and then come back. But again, I don't know if that's really going to give us enough money to do anything with that. So I may be kind of screwed spending so much money on this one craft that didn't really work out. But I guess let's try it. I mean, unless we want to try and go for the Mun. That's kind of our two options right now. I feel like Min-Miss might be the answer. So let's try to add a maneuver. Actually, let's set this as the target. Let's add a maneuver here. And it's not quite what we want. Let's go a little bit like this. Okay, so it's right there. So if we start messing with this, we have a really small... Let's see. So the oh, that adds so much time. Oh, so much time. What if we tweak it? What if we move these little guys? So sensitive. Okay, well, let me mess with this and then I'll see if I can get anything that seems reasonable. Oh, I just did something. What was that? Oh, if you use the mouse wheel on these things, they slowly move it. Interesting. So that's still... If I loop around here... Yeah, they just add so much time. I don't think I'll be able to do that reasonably. So let's get rid of that. We'll set the Mun as the target, maybe. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. There we go. Set as target. I cannot. I'll be right back. Okay, I've set the mun as a target. And I will add a maneuver here. Maybe. What was that? What? Let's see. So it's not quite what I want. Alright, what is that? What did that do? I'm trying to use the scroll wheel to see if I can make anything different happen. So that will be in 2 days. It's not ideal. Let me see if I can actually get it over further over this way. So that was at the descending node, so, or that was nearly at the descending node, but let's actually do it over here. Pop that up over there. So we can do a little bit sooner. So that would be... Alright, let's go a little bit sooner. Like this. So when it's here, it's over there. So that might be a nice way to get an orbit. And we'll just go for it, and we'll see if we can get this guy there, and then if we can land. And if not, I'm kind of out of money. So I might be kind of screwed. And I might have to do like little missions with smaller ships, or at least less complex ships. And then we'll see what that does. So I will come back to you guys right before the burn. Alright, 5 seconds to burn. And this will be to get us to the mun. And go. Alright, 22-second burn. Might need to switch engines in the process, we'll see. Yep, I will. Switch. Go. So 17 seconds. And I'm ready with X key. And hopefully this will get us to a proper plan. Okay, I'm just kind of losing it, but let's go ahead and... Alright, we'll kill it now. And let's see what that gives us. Alright, so we do have a mun encounter coming up. It's going to be there. Okay, so that looks pretty decent. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at here. This looks interesting. But let's go ahead and we'll catch up to that spot. At this time I would usually, if we didn't have limited money, I would launch another guy to see if I can get him over there as well. But I'm out of money, so I won't right now. So let's go ahead and send that over there. Unless there's any sort of other missions I can do in the meantime. Let me double check that. So this is in 1 day it'll get over there. So let's double check to make sure there isn't some sort of missions we should be doing.